Hi, and welcome to another installment of theartofthename.com. I'm often asked what are the most highly CPC terms on Google, and what are the most highly paid CPC terms on Google. So today we're going to discuss that. There's a new blog. I don't know if it's new or not, but I was emailed information on it yesterday from its owner, Marcus Allen, who writes for fetch123.com. That's the name of his blog, and he has quietly compiled a list of the top 250 keywords in Google that are the most highest paying keywords. So what's good about that? Well, it's always good to have that information. It's good if you can go out and register those domain names, either in .com or in your own country code, or if you really believe in unicorns, registering them in other not CCTLDs, other TLDs. But generally what I suggest is the .com, and for me it's .ca because I'm Canadian, but you can also register these high-paying keywords in your own country code, and those may have value if your country code tends to have its most popular language is English. So I'm going to look down and I'm going to read you some of the most popular ones that we all know about, and these are up to date. They're from November, so I think he compiled the list on November the 2nd, and he seems to be compiling it every month, so it's definitely worth checking out fetch123.com. And I'll post that link and the guy's name, Marcus Allen, at the end of this video, so you'll be able to see it under the video, so you'll be able to remember it. So let's look at what's not surprising, and what's not surprising is that mesothelioma settlement has 1,900 search volume, and $142.67 is the CPC. And the top four are all related to asbestos and mesothelioma. So we've got, after mesothelioma settlement, we've got mesothelioma asbestos attorney, then we have asbestos attorney, asbestos law firms, and then we get into stuff like cell annuity payment, annuity settlements, structured annuity settlements. Then you get into something that's not often talked about as a high CPC, but auto donations. I'm pretty sure they don't mean automatic donations through your website. What they mean is donating your car. Then you have things like virtual data rooms, auto accident attorney, data recovery, RAID, auto insurance discounters, RAID data recovery. Then you've got the old favorite personal injury attorney, which is at $61.49 a click. So that's also a good one. Then you've got online auto insurance, insurance quotes auto, which is just the backwards of it. Then you've got things like criminal justice degree online, business VoIP solutions, buy car insurance, VoIP for business, accredited online college, and these are still at the $44 CPC range. You get to some interesting ones that I found, like DUI defense attorney, data room services, best DUI lawyer, online accounting degree, call center software. Spelled center is CENTER, the American way, not the Canadian or the British way, which would be RE. Then you get to dedicated hosting, online colleges, a lot to do with online colleges and things like that. And then you get help desk software, which is $32.91 a click based on just under 61,000 search volume. What else? Email blast software. It's 4,400 search volume, but it's $31.58 a click, so it may be worth it. And then, now I mentioned in a previous video that paralegals were taking over a lot of the work from lawyers, so it's no surprise that this month paralegal school is up there with 18,000 searches at $30.94 a click. Then you've got things like tax attorneys, health insurance leads, and then copper repiping, which is something I'm not familiar with, but I'm sure it's interesting. Tax, debt help, lawsuit loans, medical bill software, free balance transfer, and it goes on and on. I'm just going to scroll through and see if there's anything that I saw that was interesting. Server monitoring software. I thought that was an interesting one at $4.58 a click. What else have we got here? We've got mortgage lead generation, which is a big business. 1,600 at 22.69 a click. And then you got project management course, project management training. All those PMI things are always important. And then you have home alarm, 368,000 searches, which is huge at $21.41 a click. And you've got CRM software, pharmacy degree online, server backup, death insurance policy. Then you got video conferencing software, audio conferencing. Don't know what that is, so I won't even pronounce it. I'll let you look at the list for that. Blackjack insurance. I guess people are getting those. There's 2,400 monthly searches at $18.88 a click. A business credit card, which is 201,000 at $19.25 a click. And then pink slip loans, which is ironic because I just recently sold pinksliplowns.com. Had I probably seen this list, I may not have sold it. But anyway, that's how it goes. College classes, tax problem, federal lawyer, which I thought was interesting, auto title loan, bladder cancer, but it's spelled with one D instead of two, so apparently most people don't know how to spell bladder cancer. Hosting a web page, and then there's a lot to do with web design class and website design courses and things like that, online class. Travel credit cards, diabetic travel insurance, free CRM, computer class, dental assistant training, which we know dental assistants are taking over a lot of the work from dentists because they can now do, in Canada at least anyway, they can do fillings, they can do x-rays, they can do cleanings, and they can do whitening. So and they're doing it for about half the price of a dentist. So like I said in a previous video, dentists are having to get into things like sleep apnea because they're losing 80 to 90% of their easy money from cleanings to dental hygienists. They're smart enough to open up their own clinics. And then emergency roof repair, transcription services. So audio transcription services is big. It's a pretty good list. I would strongly suggest that you check out his blog. It's at fetch123.com. It's interesting. He keeps a lot of other things on here as well. The gentleman's name that runs it is, again, Marcus Allen. And let me pull up his email address for you in case you want to get a hold of him. It's Marcus, M-A-R-K-U-S, at marketing-ideas.org. And the blog is pretty good. It's got a lot of different things on it and different topics. You'll find in the menu bar of the site is where the list for most expensive keywords are, and I believe he updates it monthly. But he's got some other good data on here, like let's see, how to make an infographic go viral. We know that infographics are really important these days, and they have a lot to do with going viral. So check it out. I mean, it's definitely a good idea. I'd highly recommend it. That's about it for this session. You can tell I shaved today, so you know there's going to be a lot more videos in this blue shirt today. Most domainers don't like to shave, so we shave probably twice a week. But anyway, I hope you got some good information of it. Go check out his list. Register some of those high CPC domains if you can find them. I ran the list. Most of them are not available in .com. The ones that are available in .ca, well, I'm going to take a lot of the good ones. But if you're interested in other country codes, I suggest you go ahead and look at it. And just keep up to date on the list. It's a great list. It's a great resource for the community. And I'd like to thank Marcus for going ahead and taking the time that he did to produce this list. Thanks a lot, and we'll talk to you in the next video.